Okay. So how
Here we
hot
go.
you gonna get?
Buckle up, Northeast Ohio. Here we go. Well, Robert was listing some great information there too, and also one of the great reminders too. If you're taking the kids to the pool or maybe to the lake or anything like that, make sure that they have brightly colored swim gear in the event that hopefully not that there is some sort of issues or some dangers that they encounter there. And also check the beach hazard too, because we've had a lot of activity happening with the storms as of late. So let's talk about how the numbers look. Let's put some numbers on the board for you. 84 degrees is the average high temperature, and we nailed it today. A little bit cooler this morning. 60 degrees is where we began at. Cleveland Hopkins, 96 is that record, and I do not feel as though we're going to meet 96 next week. But of course, we still do have a few days to go here. So as of this afternoon, we had a lot of rainwater that moved through, certainly for areas in portions of Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga County. There's also some in also Portage County. You can see where that aerial advisory again is still going to be in effect for about another 15 or so minutes. And National Weather Service may extend this a little bit depending on how much rainwater got down into some of those gully areas there. But we are not expecting any sort of heavy rain to move through over the next couple days. Calming winds out there right now. I think we might work in just a little bit of patchy areas of fog overnight tonight. Temperatures right now are pretty stable. We're in the mid to low 60s, and I think we'll likely hang out there at least for the next several hours here once we get into the early hours for you tomorrow. Some areas a little bit cooler from 24 hours ago because of the rainfall that moved through earlier today. Mansfield coming in just about 4 degrees cooler there, but that's not really a big thing that we're going to be focused on. 60s, as I said before, widespread overnight tonight, so it's going to be a perfect start. A couple areas may slip into the upper 50s, but it's still going to be a really, really nice start to our Monday here. Monday and Tuesday, we start to have a little bit of a spike in our temperatures. We hit 84 degrees today. We'll likely hit maybe 85, maybe 86 degrees tomorrow, but by the time we get to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that summer sizzle that has been confined to the central and high plains begins to move eastward. This is what our narrative and our weather story is going to be guiding us towards right now. That heat dome that we've been talking about in the news cycle for the past several weeks, 3 weeks or more for the desert Southwest begins to move. It provides a little bit of relief for areas down in Texas, as opposed to maybe 105, 106, 108, 109. Maybe 102, maybe 103 for them. So a little relief can go, I guess, a long way. Phoenix and Arizona, they're still going to be under the gun for 110 plus, but that is right on the narrative for what they should be playing for this time of year. Once we get into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we start to get another cold front moving through for us. So we start to drape back down that cooler air mass across Northeast Ohio heading into early next week. But again, as far as that heat advisory threshold for us, it needs to be at least 100 degrees as far as a heat index. And I don't think we're going to hit that for us this week. We'll keep our rain chances relatively low, and you can see that spike begins to happen by Friday, Saturday of this week. And here is in short order your National Design Mart forecast. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, perhaps a few pop-ups. Not as much as we experienced today, but by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, it may be a little bit similar. But Thursday, with all that heat riding north, we're going to have some of those big, thick, heaping cumulus clouds. So you'll see that happen here. And of course, we'll have a few pop-ups that's going to ride through the area on Thursday. I think we have a better chance Thursday afternoon and also Friday afternoon. And then we'll have some of those lingering showers carry us over into early Saturday as well. But again, we still have some days to go. Here's that Union Home Mortgage 10. You can see that low 90s by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, mid to upper 90s as far as heat index values. So those are going to be the big three that we keep our close eye on here. Much cooler by the weekend, though, and even next week, I think we're going to hang out in the low 80s and even some upper 70s. Lena?
All right. Thanks, Jason.